I have a lot of confusion about what is happiness, and then the ramifications of that. What happens to us is, at least to myself, is then I have what I would consider, in retrospect, really unrealistic expectations. And that led me to remember a man that I worked with once who was Christian, and I don't know, probably some small Christian group, but he was a hands-on faith healer, and he was about 70, and he came in, and I met him a couple times in my job, and he had a real crisis of his faith at one point, and it was because he got quite sick once, and his God didn't heal him. And it was quite, it was very much a struggle for him. And that really came to my mind to my own experience of when I have unrealistic expectations of what's going to bring me happiness. And then, of course, they aren't met because they're unrealistic. And then a person in the community gave us this Metta Sutta, which I read at the end of my meditation every morning after watching my crazy mind. And this is just like, it feels like this is so much an answer to a lot of that, because the Buddha is just telling us, when I watch my mind in meditation and then I read this, it's like this healing salve of ambrosia that the Buddha is giving us. But the Buddha is not putting it on for us. We have to do it for ourselves. And this, I think, unfortunately, was what was so hard for this man, is, his God didn't heal him. And, that view, I think, for those of us who are raised in Christianity, is where a lot of our unrealistic expectations come from. So when we think about what is happiness, this is where, for me, I think I get confused, where the confusion really lies. And so then, and even if I say, may all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness, it doesn't really unravel it for me, because I haven't really defined what happiness is. So when I read this sutra and they come to the point where they say, may all beings be at ease, that's the only thing that kind of makes sense in a way. There's you could wish that for everyone, and there is a kind of, like in the other metta meditation that we have, where all beings be free of suffering, confusion, and fear. May they have peaceful, calm, and fulfilled hearts. Those things really, I think, are more on the side towards what is the kind of happiness that we might be looking for. So maybe this sutta will be helpful for you. It has so much in it. After you watch your mind crazily for an hour and then read this, it's like, okay, this is what I should be doing. So it reads like this. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm, and wise and skillful, not proud and demanding in nature. Let them do not the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. Wishing in gladness and safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will. Whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness, one should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding. By not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. So may we all have this kind of happiness, and may we create this in ourselves so that we can help others have the same kind of peace in this chaotic world.